something with Discord because it's kind of weird for you guys to hear this. Input device is... It doesn't even know it's there. Yeah, okay. It can't detect my Yeti mic. I don't know why. I guess it's just being a goober. That's alright. Alright, last time. Apparently there was a dog all along. A dog.
That was the big plot twist for this campaign.
The only plot twist this campaign needed was there was a dog. Who knew there was a puppo? A puppo wearing armor. He's wearing a chain shirt. What a boy. You, however, have entered into a dangerous place to fight dangerous things. The question now has become, does Bruno Mars is gay? Or more importantly, can you find the Wallstone before you die?
Yeah, hopefully.
Separate questions, similar answers. Okay, so there was in room 11. Oh, great bestiary to go and reference things. Now that you've decided to rest after beating up a guy who wanted to blow himself up more than anything else, the question befalls on you. What next?
Well, next step is probably, since we've gathered all the crap we can from the different rooms here, next step is probably go upstairs and confront whatever's on the first floor.
Marvelous.
There's definitely one dredge that escaped.
And I think some of the tieflings got up there as well.
Tieflings.
Well, whatever it is, I'm going to go scout ahead.
Cholon decides to scoot up to the staircase.
Like a sneaky person.
Hell yeah! Your allies are standing by. Wait, let me fix something about Nangus. Give him his hit point bar. Bada boom, bada bing.
Here's my sneakiness roll.
17 out of dog.
It's off. Okay, so I'm going to get spot.
There are too many corpses, and you, despite your best efforts, make a little too much of a squishy noise as you walk up. Peeking up the stairs, you don't see anyone at the top of the stairs, which is over here. All you
Nice.
kids and cadets.
And around the corner is no one.
Are you sure you want to peek around the corner? There's a good chance that they may have laid some sort of ambush. Your gut tells you.
And do I have any mirrors with me?
I don't know. You probably do. It's an adventurer's standard.
Yeah.
Isn't there a mirror shield downstairs?
Poke the whole shield out.
Well, you never know.
Because I could do this fanciful thing where I just can't look around the corner with a mirror.
Alright. Well, you probably have a mirror, like I said. You're the sneaky roguey type. You probably picked one up along the way at some point.
Yeah.
As you peek around the corner, you see an ambush. Cultists ready to pincer attack. A tiefling ready to start pew-pewing. You can also see a few doors and entryways. The fact that you're peeking in with the mirror doesn't seem to bother them. They're still ready to go. Baby. What do you do with this brand new information? Let's see if Irbeth has anything she can slap on herself, because she is in a bad place. See, she already channeled her energy, I think, at least once. So she would still have some lay on hands left. Baby. Baby. How strong is lay on hands? Only check for 2 levels of paladin. She's got 2, so it's 36. Oh! Interesting. Alright. Nice. Should just do cure that once then. Bam. Does she have any potions? You drink one of those. Ah, a cure moderate wounds. That's a lot better idea. She's back up to full. With a roll like that.
There's Stink Boy.
Hello.
Sleepiest
Hello,
guy
Stinky.
around.
Stinky.
Yeah. Apologies.
We got started a little bit without you, and all that really happened was Toulon went upstairs to scout ahead, and there's cultist ambush waiting for us.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's definitely gonna be some rioting. And there's also no easy way for your ranged units to go up there and attack.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So apparently we found 1 potion of invisibility.
Indeed. And they've taken no precautions to lay the floor with, say, glass or something.
Yeah. So if you'd like me to go in there and like break up the preparation a bit while invisible.
Yeah, I think if we time it right, you can probably hit the guys on one side, and the rest of us can like jump in and get the others on the other side.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Wasn't there also a window? Though I suck at climbing, but.
Erebeth will cast Detect Evil when she hears about ambushes. She senses that above here is another creature, one that Toulon didn't see. But that's all she's able to read.
Yeah.
So around the corner
Yes.
it would be.
It's entirely possible that they're expecting us to charge right at them.
So if there are some of them on one side and some of them on the other side.
I mean, we
I guess
also saw some tieflings run away, right, in a dretch?
Yeah.
Well, if there's some unknown quantity on the left, maybe we should send more people that way, and then have Toulon do the sneak attack on the ones on the right, since we know what ones they are. It'll be better to, have more firepower on the thing we don't, on the variable we don't know.
Nice.
Or if we handle the ones on the right, then we have a lot of distance firepower, so we could just force the ones on the other side to.
That is a good point too. Just like, if we clear out one end, then we have to make them come to us.
Yeah. So pile into the right.
Yeah, bum rush the weak point and then like gun down the other side.
Excellent. What a magnificent plan.
Like,
Alright.
still like the invisibility so that they don't just shoot at me as soon as I clear the corner.
You
Yeah.
decide to swallow invisibility and become invisible for quite a while.
Yeah, minutes, which I'm not going to use.
Oh, you're not going to use it?
No, I mean, I'm not going to last the full minutes in this.
Nice. All right. You sneak your way
Oh,
up the
there was-
stairs, invisible.
There was also a possible spider climb.
You're at the top of the staircase. You're quite certain that you're completely invisible and will be able to pass without being harassed.
Well, I make a big steppy.
All right. Now, if I'm correct, the benefits of being invisible of invisibility are okay, plus 20 when moving. And there's nothing here that would make you particularly noisy. So I say you can just kind of move wherever you want and do whatever you want. Your allies do whatever they agree to do in tandem with you. From Irbeth to the Rangers.
I think it's best if the Rangers hang back until we clear out the, like, clear out at least one side.
Yeah.
All right. The Rangers will hang back.
It's spider climb. I could sneak up through the window. Well, not really sneak, but appear through a window.
I mean, the window is near where the hallway goes to the left, so it would be close to where you're trying to sneak in anyway.
You could certainly try.
It wouldn't kill you.
And Erebeth and I, and the rest of them can all go up the other way. You can go around and flank them.
Yes. So. I drink the spider climb potion and head up the wall.
In the meantime, Fire climbs up. All right, well, who's going to charge up the stairs towards Toulon when he decides to spring his trap?
Probably Erebuff and Cariel.
Yeah, Erebeth will probably go first, being, you know, the
She'll draw fire.
actual warrior person.
Actually,
And I'll head in behind
if
them.
Irbeth takes total defense, she's basically unhittable to most forms of attacks from these Goonies. Plus 4 days, she can do a lot for you. So she'll draw fire while you all do what needs to be done. Fire, entering the window, takes you over here. To a small closet of sorts.
Oh.
It's not very comfortable, but it's a closet. What do you want?
Over here.
Yeah.
Do I hear anything immediately?
Oh boy. Roll me some perception.
7.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's nothing.
You just hear the nervous chittering of cultists off where you expect them to be.
Okay. I try to be. I try to be
You can roll me
as quiet as possible and open the
You
door.
can roll me some stealth if you try to peek in.
15.
Hilarious. Let's see what demonic giant flies have to say about this.
It's Buzz.
They show up a lot. I don't know why. Let's see. What's their perception ability? It's plus 7. So I'm just going to roll for them and see what they have to say about this. They don't immediately notice you peeking in through the door. You have a moment to set up a plan or retreat.
Yeah.
That's it. They're demonic flies. How bad can they be?
How big are they?
Person-sized.
That's unpleasant.
If they all landed on you, it'd be pretty heavy.
Yeah.
So there's apparently Kabi to the left here, which I would like to peek into before
You peek into the cubby hole, finding some sort of meeting/conference room with a tiefling inside and a dretch waiting to jump.
Okay. seeing the demonic flies up in here, I just, yeah, this is a bit too much for,
Little old you.
yeah, with my bow.
Oh, zooming
So
in
I-
instead of moving up.
Going down and
Yeah.
going back around.
Cobras, rats, cobras. All right. Well, too
So I
long.
guess I'm going to step in here and
Yes.
give the dredge the axe while it's flat-footed. That's my surprise round.
Marvelous! You decide to take your swing at a dredge, as it is completely surprised to find that it is being attacked and destroyed.
Oh,
Ooh,
That's an
Jesus
assassination.
Christ.
splitch.
Assassinated. Yeah,
Splotch.
I don't have to tell you that destroys it.
It destroys it and its like past 3 ancestors.
Its head is now a nice crater. After which everyone is like, oh, Alright, I'm going to pull up the initiative counter. I'm going to clear it first, like an adult this time. Then I'm going to roll so I don't have to worry about removing dead people. It's pandemonium. Please, Stretch, get a nice big X. Nice. Alright, kid and kidettes. Combat has emerged. Bad boys are going to fight. This tiefling can't quite see Toulon, so he readies an axe. He's like, oh, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get whoever comes first. Yeah, I'm going to get him. This one, already kind of suspicious, notices that, hey, there's a dude here. I'm going to make promotion today. And sticks a swing. It raises its scythe. We're just going to use Touch of Chaos, because Touch of Chaos is fun too. You know what? How about you take a Touch of Chaos? It will try to touch you with its nasty hand. I'll just roll this -1. It's a touch attack. 11. Toulon, does that hit you? 11 on touch.
Well, fortunately, I have +2 dexterity, so my touch AC is 12.
You avoid being cursed. On your turn, the cultist curses, but takes a step to aid its ally. Fire. There's people on the stairs in front of you. You can delay until they've moved, if you prefer.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you hear abyssal swearing.
Okay.
Heck.
Oh no, he said heck. This is not important to the current situation, but I feel that you have a right to know about the oldest known Princess Peach figurine. You pop in. You see cultists on your left, cultists on your right.
Well, there's a really near cultist to my right, so that one
The one that
gets
tries
the
to,
bow.
the one that's trying to touch Toulon. Let's see. What do the cultists have for armored class? 13. Good news. You hit them once with the bow. You are cursed. Cursed, I say. Toulon, someone tried to give you the bad touch.
Yeah.
The bad vibe touch. The one that ruins your vibing. Please, do what you must.
Yeah, I'll just smack the same person.
And don't forget these tieflings love sneak attack. They love flanking people.
Yeah.
Do they? I don't know. I think I'm getting mixed up with another tiefling that showed up a whole bunch. Yes, they have sneak attack. I'm not dumb. Alright, Toulon, do what you want. Cultist to your south, there's a tiefling over there, ready to charge in and give you the old razzle-dazzle. This cultist will no longer be giving you the razzle-dazzle,
Shunk.
as your incredible axe with its mighty weight turns them into little more than a distraction. Let me just remove that cultist from the initiative. There we go. I wish you could set it up that if you auto-detect 0, it just removes them. Let's see. This tiefling will plead for its ally to come and provide it with assistance, as it readies an action to stab Toulon once it has sneak attack bonuses. aka once you're flanked. There's someone hiding, but he's not doing anything. The ones over here, they don't really feel like moving from their current position. They don't really have any good ranged options. So they're just gonna wait and see if any melee guys come out, readying an action to strike when necessary. Cario.
That's me.
I thought I rolled for Irabeth and the bunch, but I did not.
By the way, how did that tiefling up there move? Like by hopping over the table?
Hopping over the table, yes.
Okay.
Considering there's chairs all around, it's not the most difficult thing to do with 30 feet of movement. Let's see, how bad would that be? That would be like bam, bam, bam. Yes, doable. I say I can move adjacent to the cultist if you really want to.
Yeah, I'm just, making sure distances work. Yeah, I'm gonna jump over here, and then Burning Hands the cultist and the tiefling. I know it's probably not going to do much to a tiefling.
But
Because,
hey, if you get 2 for 1, you start casting the spell, run on in, and discharge the magic.
Yeah. Kapow! I'm
Wham
pretty
bam.
sure the damage for it is...
A 44 has a chance.
Yeah, 44.
The cultist roll its abysmal reflex save, and so will the tiefling. Well, actually, the tiefling doesn't have a terrible reflex save. He doesn't make it, so he still takes 5 damage. Which is half of his life, actually. The other one takes 2/3 of their life. So hey, you were
Kapow.
complaining, but you did it. You bust them up good. This one
Fireballs!
says that they'll step over here so that their tiefling friend can discharge. But they're going to go for Cario. After they sort of distract Toulon for just long enough for the short to come on in. That's a 15 Toulon.
No.
Good. And then
Yeah,
the
my-
scythe comes for thee. Yes?
AC is still like 17, so it doesn't hit.
Good. Good. Cario, a scythe swings your way. However, its momentary need to distract Toulon for flanking means that it does not get a good swing on you. This one follows its buddy's advice and stays put. Just takes it for a moment. Irabeth charges up. She kind of forgot what the plan was in all the excitement. So she's going to wait for someone to tell her what to do. The mongrel rangers kind of pile up on the stairs. One of them has a clear shot. I'll put that one up front for now. Bam. We'll kind of lean on out. And pepper the one that's next to Toulon. Phew. Good job.
Miss.
Let's see. Does it even have anything that helps them? No. Cario, a tiefling, comes dashing right at you. Knife held high, its crossbow dropped. It has abandoned all pretense of strategical maneuvering. Sick.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Good news, Cario. The door to your south opens.
Is that good? Is that good news?
It's not good news if you don't like. If you listen, man. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. Does that hit?
No.
Good, because they have flanking. 17 is the actual number. Does a 17 hit?
No.
Good news. You're not sneak attacked. As they had set up a plan and are executing it, and it's not working. But they tried. Fire. They tried.
That's all that matters.
Give Irabeth an order because she's a little flustered.
8 carriel.
Hit things with the pointy end of your stick.
Position myself here and start shooting at the rightmost tiefling. At least one of those hit.
Pew.
All right, one of them hits. The tiefling is significantly injured, but he holds strong. This is their final stand, and all that dramatic kind of stuff that no one really cares about. Get out of the way. Toulon.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try to chop the north tiefling in half
Nice.
and miss terribly,
He takes a step back. Ha
and then move.
ha! He's insulted. And goes for the neck.
Ooh.
Ooh.
14
Against me.
damage if you get hit. You left yourself open for just a second too long. The Mongrelmen are gotta come out and help clear up Cario, who's surrounded.
They have precision against this tiefling.
Marvelous.
If they are within 10 of me.
Wait, which one? This one?
Yeah, the rightmost one.
Actually, you know what? They'll probably shoot the cultist first. Because that's the one that's actually giving Cario the most pain. With successful shots, they've given Cario a little bit of room to breathe. However, the tieflings can still maneuver themselves as they see fit. Erebeth is, just like, can I charge the left?
Sure.
She charges! She goes straight into their size, but,
Ooh.
well then, Erebeth, good job. You got yourself basically killed.
Oh, that wasn't such a great idea, then.
Yeah,
Oh,
how the
well.
heck does that happen?
Well, I mean, it's like her plate mail deflects the scythe and it digs in extra deep. Let's see. I have so many variants of how her sword works. She goes in for the swing, though, and basically renders him unconscious in anger, like, you jerk! Bip!
Jerk.
Unfortunately for her, there's someone else in this room.
Yeah, isn't this like a beast kind of thing?
This is a Periton.
Something evil.
They steal your shadows, supposedly.
Yeah,
Which
you remember this thing from La Mulan? It's like a horse head, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll a +8 touch attack against her, and see what happens. That might actually miss. No, her touch AC is 9.
Ooh.
Her
Dang it.
shadow is stolen, meaning that the Periton basically gets a +2 on attack and damage against her, and if they hit her, I think she's actually immune to being frightened. No, but she will have to, she has an Aura of Courage. It'll be fine. She has to make a DC save whenever she gets hit, and that's what it does. It robs her shadow and gleefully giggles. Yeah. This one is like, oh fuck, and runs past Irbeth, irregardless of the fact that Irbeth is like, no, you don't.
Oh.
No, he didn't.
So he tries to run, but then his head pops off.
Yeah.
Fire. The cultist was planning to open this door before he turned into a nutist.
Yeah.
Marvelous.
Yeah.
Well, putting that behind us, one of your brave friends will duck on out, take stock of the situation. Still has precise shot, I assume. That just keeps working. And will
Yeah.
help out
Because
our good
this
old
tiefling.
lady. Cariol, you are aided, and one of the tieflings next to you is gone. Situation's looking a bit better. Cariol, how about you do something?
So did Erebeth just take a shitload of damage?
She took like 35 damage. Yes, 35. That she has 42 max.
'cause I'm pretty sure I'm going to ignore any kind of like potential repercussions, and I'm going to run over and try to heal her.
The tiefling tries to swipe at you, but you're too fast. Your desire to help too great. And he's like, "Oh, that was such a good hit too. I was gonna do it." You slap Erebeth with a powerful restorative energies, and her continuously clenched fist clenches just a little bit clenchier. This guy is having second thoughts about everything that's going on. He's going to run over to next to Tulin. Tulin, you get an attack for opportunity since he technically crosses this square to get to you.
Yeah, okay, I will make.
You're all busy sparring. You throw your weights, but he is too fast, too furious. And then he holds his action until his friend has moved into flanking position. Yeah. Seeing this guy run, he was like, I'm gonna get him. And swoops around the corner, interested in giving him... Phew! Even with the -4, the tiefling takes a big hit. Man, there's so much abyssal cursing going on between Cariol and all the tieflings and all. It's busy. Fire. Toulon, actually, first. Excuse me. Oh, no, it was fire. I forgot I removed the token and therefore fire got skipped. Fire, your turn.
Okay, there's an actual demon.
Let me double check on the Periton. It is a magical beast, actually. Excuse me. But it's definitely chaotic evil.
Fire says it's a demon. It's a demon.
It's demon adjacent.
I dash over there to give it some radiance to its dark life.
How rude of you. Have you no manners?
Oh.
The demon, well, let me just tell you, for one, you hit it twice.
Mm-hmm.
More importantly, you took out like half of his health with that. Does it have any particular resistances that aren't cold iron? No, it has DR5 magic, and luckily, your weapon is magic.
Yep.
You send 2 magnificent arrows swooping through the air. Toulon. The enemy is trying to surround you.
Don't you have a wolf?
Yeah, well.
Oh.
Okay.
Rather, you have a wolf now?
Ah, yes, your wolf can move whenever your wolf wants to move. Let me put him on the floor so you can actually see him.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
So I guess Wolf will go over there.
Swoosh. Your wolf comes to save you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but I'm going to attack one of the tieflings.
Bite him in the butt. Get him!
I mean, with Toulon.
Oh.
Well, you can still...
Okay, it's a crit.
Alright, good news. That is like so much damage that you would have killed him twice. Toulon going at him with the axe. The other tiefling is going to have to roll me a will save to not panic and try to run out of here as fast as he can. As he sees his friend destroyed and there's like a wolf in the way, and he's like, yeah! Oh no, he has cold feet. Toulon, you get an attack of opportunity on him, as does your wolf, as he will try to flee as hard as he can. He's done with this. You kill him exactly.
Well, I disable him exactly,
Yes.
and then Wolf
After which he's like in front of your wolf and like bleeds. Like a wiener.
Another one bites the dust.
I mean, neat. Alright, the Monk Roman Rangers can't really do too much against what's going on here, but they will try to help.
That's what's important.
They do exactly 1 damage, as they have extra abilities. Airbeth is spinning up. She's revving up her engine. Oh, I just noticed that her power attack for some reason has a D6 instead of a D8. That's dumb. I'm dumb.
Okay.
She's spinning to win. The Periton is significantly damaged. However, the Periton is going to treat her to what it can do. And what it can do. It has a +2 on all of these. So how did you do? Nothing. It didn't even hit. Her armor class is 21. Take that, baby.
Blackjack.
This angry orc is not going down anytime soon. Cariol.
I'm going to use one of the charges of the Wand of Cure Moderate Wounds to heal. What's her face again? Erebeth. Sorry.
Boop, 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 boop. Give me the whoops. Show me the goods. Ooh, 14. Erebeth is brimming with power. Fire. This is the last creature. You may deliver the finishing blow.
Yep. Well, hopefully. Let's see. Shoot. I just or always troubleshooting.
I'll say that you just do it. We're done here. The creature is destroyed. Or dead. Whatever you want to call it. It's on the floor and it's not moving. That's all you need. And you have a tiefling pleading for his life.
Huh.
Or probably gets his throat ripped out or something. I don't know. I don't know how you want to live your life.
Hey now. That's no way to treat prisoners. Bad move.
Yeah, Tail manages to stay.
He pleads for forgiveness. He did not know that the forces of good were so heroic and dashing. Ooh.
Yes.
You are
That
truly
is
awe-inspiring, yes.
That is what the good side is.
Yes.
We help people, unlike the forces of evil who only seek destruction.
Marvelous. Please let me go. I will better my life and run as far as I can from this wretched place.
I would rather you help people instead.
Yeah, that'd probably be a better option.
I mean, that's
Rather
probably
than
what it's
just
going to do. He
run-
said he's going to better his life.
Yeah. But there are people here who need help. So you could probably, go outside and, I don't know, pull a baby out of a gutter.
He will do so then.
Yes. Promise to be your best self from now on.
Nice. He then scurries. Scoot, 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 scoot. As fast as he can, if you allow him.
Yeah.
You can remove one captured tiefling from your inventory.
Scoot along.
Scoot, 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 scoot. Nice. Alright.
Oh yeah, I will also report that there are some big flies in that one closet, so best not to open that door.
Well, there wasn't a war stone in there either, so you don't have to go there.
Yes. Maybe set an exterminator later on. Now. Yeah, anybody know where the stairs are?
Erebeth tries her best to concentrate. She points out that there's something behind this door, like a bunch of evil things. Which,
Yeah,
like,
that one guy was trying to open that door as well.
I'm gonna do another two. One heal on Toulon and one heal on Erebeth again. So,
Erebeth. Don't forget, these cultists usually have, like, cure potions on their pockets.
Yeah,
then,
that's
That's for Toulon, I imagine.
then Erebeth. Erebeth gets the shit one.
Well,
She's an
Erebeth's up to
NPC.
full either way, so...
I check the pockets of this cultist over here then.
So they all carry similar gear. Large quantity manufactured cure light wounds potions, scroll of fear, comprehend languages, and unholy water.
The unholy I just break on the floor. Blech.
Fizzle, fizzle, fizzle. It makes a noise.
Heck yeah, noises.
I should probably point out that the door to Norse actually opened because that's where the Periton came from. And it never closed the door like a jerk. Toulon, you can open the door when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm
Monsters
ready.
these days. No matters.
It's a horde of zombies.
Oh, good.
I know, right? You can. Oh no, you're not a cleric. You can't channel.
I can.
Delicious. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of Zambarunos who are immediately like, living things, eat.
Some hungry boys.
You can reroll our initiative if you want. Otherwise, you can keep what you have. Because you were ready to bounce.
I'll keep what I have.
Nice.
I think it's fair to reroll.
Nice. You all get to jump on these creatures. Wah! Have at them, Toulon. There's many of them.
Yeah.
Alright, now I don't fully because I don't have the sheet open. Where are you, zombies? There we go, human zombie. Let's see, DR5 slashing. Luckily your weapon does that. So the one in front of you is felled. Cut right down the middle. Destroyed, as it were. Pow!
And that changes all of their HP, so that's funny. Because you never fix
Cool! I didn't fix that for these boys. I hate it. I hate it when this happens.
Yeah.
Now you get to your minus 14. Bam. Cool. That's one zombie down. The others are starting to shuffle inwards. This Mongol can't really see much.
And then I step out of the way so that the zombies don't pile on me.
Carry on.
I'm going to step into the zone, and guess what? It's Burning Hands time. So,
The room fills with fire.
Foof.
Ooh. Ooh. Well, I like how it closed the zombie sheet. DC?
The DC on it, let me check. It was half 15.
Good news. A couple of them are scorched, rent to cinders by your powerful, succulent, well-placed spell. Although, personally, I think that Burning Hand should be called a crisp spell. There we go.
A spicy spell.
Spicy. Fire. There's 2 more left, and you have 2 shots.
Yeah, but I also had this.
Ah, yes. Excellent.
9 damage.
It's a will save, though. Well, one of them is destroyed. The corpses
One of them.
act up weird.
The other has saves for days.
The other one knows how to hold on like a pro. It only takes 4. And still has 3 hit points left. It will still try to come at you. It charges limply at you. Limp, 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 and swings its hand. The Mongol reaches around and will try to club it on the head. Not the best way to take care of a zombie, but it can work. In this context, it works. You can play the clonk sound effect when you're ready.
Oh, let me get it.
Oh yeah, the way I channel my positive energy is I hold my bow up high and channel energy through it, so it glows a bit more brighter.
Excellent. In this room, now that you have a little bit of time to actually look at it, you see a very nice room with large bloodied scrying pool. It's one of those holy basins you use to communicate with the gods or appear at faraway places and learn valuable information. Cleaning it up may have rewards.
Yeah.
Do you have any
Free to
water with you?
scoop
Because the
bullet.
basin is just filled with blood. You have to clear the blood, then fill it up with water, and then it should work again.
I've got create water cantrip, so I can just,
Cool. Do you spend a couple of minutes
Blast.
cleaning it up?
Yeah, sure.
Toulon, in the meantime, peeks around a bit. As you clean it up. Toulon, what do you do with this door?
Just open it recklessly because that's fun.
You open the door recklessly, which is, I guess, a way to open a door. You see a strange boy who is messing with books. He grumbles a bit and doesn't look around over his shoulder or anything, so he doesn't quite know that you're there, or at least not that you're not a cultist. He's just like, stop all the noise, you big dum-dums.
Oh man, it's bulbs. Okay.
Yeah, this guy's more like a minotaur. He's pretty big, pretty angry.
Oh no, not a minotaur.
Yeah.
Carry. After a few minutes, you clean the pool and peer inside. You receive a vision. A vision of your final destination. Ba-ba-ba!
Da-da-da-da.
Cool. I just needed to make sure that the GM layer was disabled. At this point, I'm just going to remove all the fog of war because none of it's relevant. You've
Is
seen
it us
it all.
fighting Satan? I haven't seen those guys.
You see a large, evil minotaur with fiendish features, and a lady with a scythe who looks like... Well, remember how Irbeth almost got cut in half? This lady looks like she does that for, like, her Sunday evening.
Less than pleasant.
Indeed. You see a vision
Shout
of
out
them discussing the fact that their spells being cast downstairs, and then the Minotaur's like, "I'll set up an ambush and we'll get them. First one to come through is gonna get it."
Shout out to the Shin Megami Minotaur. It's skull for a nose.
Excuse me, I once more forgot to tell you the experience. This will keep happening until I just remember to do it from the get-go. Doesn't really matter. It's all pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, I'm going to announce that there's like a bunch of boring nerd stuff in that other room.
If you like nerd stuff, you can go for it. Maybe that's cool nerd stuff.
Yeah,
Magic
we're all
nerd
like
stuff.
cool, hip people, so we don't need to worry about nerd things.
Also, there's a person that didn't immediately attack me, so like,
Considered, starting up a chat with them.
if anyone would like to, yeah.
I mean, I can certainly knock on the door and ask if they're
Almost
doing okay.
Just have to tally up the dirt. Where's the dirt sheet? Experience points. Oh, there it is. Dretch is 600. Okie dokie. Got them all. Marvelous. Cool. So do you want to start a chat with this guy?
Yeah.
You can roll me some diplomacy, as he's an evil outsider, and will definitely, and it's very likely to pick up on the fact that you're not who you say you are.
Hello there. How are you doing in this decrepit, horrible location?
Let's see. How good is your sure at this? His wisdom is absolute garbage, as is his charisma. He is fooled by you. He does not possess the capacity to tell you. He's just like, clerics are clerics. It doesn't matter what they wear. As long as they don't do stupid magic stuff. What do you want? I'm just watching the library.
Oh, we were, just passing through. We were wondering what was going on around here. What's
What's the happenings?
Yeah, what are the haps, as it were?
Just all these stupid books. So he takes a book off the shelf and just kind of throws it at the floor. All these stupid books, they're full of nothing.
Yeah, you show that book who's boss. I pull it off the
Yeah.
shelf and also throw it to the ground. Yeah! Take that, books.
They said there'd be cool magic books here, but I have yet to find any.
Just all these lame, normal books.
By the way, since Tulun was in this room, there are some interesting documents on the table here.
Oh.
Some scrolls and all that kind of stuff. Maybe you could find the magic book.
I could certainly
You
give it a look.
cleric types can cast spells, right?
I have been known to be able to do that, yes.
Well, then shoot! Find me the magic book.
Well, I have a detect magic. That probably helps.
Do it! I want it.
Yeah. Oh, look, I'll detect the magic books.
You use detect magic. One of the books is indeed magical. It is a blood-stained book. You can easily tell that it is an enchantment book and may possess useful abilities. You can roll me some spellcraft to figure out if you can figure out what exactly it is in terms of book power.
It's not very good.
No, you're not quite sure. I mean, I'll give you a hint. This is a book that people that have fighter feats benefit more from than spellcasters, so it's logical that you skipped that dip it.
Well, fortunately, it looks like whoever told you there was magic books in here wasn't exactly telling you the truth. These are all just lame, boring books. All
You can roll me some
vanilla as hell.
You can roll me some deception if you want to convince him. It's not hard. So go ahead.
Bluff. It's not great. Roll,
It's not a 1. So,
roll the spicy 2.
Well, his wisdom is ass, like I said, so he doesn't know. He's like, oh, well, I guess they must have taken it. Those liars.
Yeah, they're probably hiding it downstairs somewhere. I think I saw some books lying around down there.
Let me through. I'm going to get these jackasses. By the way, this guy's horns and how he walks, he's the kind of guy that runs into you with a charge and gores you.
Ugh.
He's like,
I
oh,
want to
gotta
get out of the way.
Unless anyone stops him, he just runs. He walks downstairs with big stompy feet. He's like, oh, I'm going to get him.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely taking the Bloodstained book.
The Bloodstained book. Neat. It has a pretty cool feature. But you don't know what it is yet. You'll learn in due time.
Yeah. Important
Too long.
documents. Yeah.
You are checking the table for some interesting stuff. You find that there are a couple of scrolls. Like, one of them is a proper magic scroll. But more importantly, all these papers are like troop movements of the enemy. That might be useful for long-term warfare.
Yeah, definitely.
Marvelous.
Yeah, I'm going to scoop all of the top into my backpack.
You have all taken care of. The scroll, you have enough people here who are divine casters. You can figure out that it's a scroll of restoration. Proper restoration.
That's going to be handy when we take ability damage or something.
Erebeth peeks up the stairs and finds that indeed, the vision that you received is true. There's no one here.
Oh, I will instruct Lady Erebeth to take one of the cultist corpses with her.
To take one of the cultist corpses with her?
Yes.
Why are we dragging a corpse?
She does so, but she's unsure why. The rangers will stay downstairs. They feel that it might be better for them to just keep watch. Just in case an ambush happens.
Yeah, because an ambush will happen.
Yes.
So what are we doing with
And
this?
for that ambush, just before you run headfirst through the door, just chuck the corpse in first.
You want me to make it look like he's walking? Or do you just want me to huck him in there?
Make it look like he's charging heedless in.
Alright.
I hope she picked up one of the corpses that still had a head.
Yes, she did not. She made sure to pick a corpse that would look believable to have run into the room. All right. So unless you want to do this and then take 5-minute break, I assume this is where we roll initiative, with the surprise round being Erebeth throwing the corpse in.
Yeah. I'm going to prepare my bow this time.
Speedy.
Well, unfortunately, if you're before Erebeth, it means that her throwing in the corpse is like a late thing that happens. She opens up the door. She throws open the door. Throws the body in, and an axe comes down. I'm going to pull up this guy's sheet, because I need these guys to have sheets for me to play with. For me to poke at. For me to stick my diddly dits in. He slams down his great axe with tremendous force. Bam!
Jesus.
Then the axe goes back up, and he's like, wait, he was already dead. That's not nice. Let's see, the corpse takes an additional 44 damage, and is now rendered into chunklets. Erebeth has
Finally
second
dies.
thoughts. Cariel, what do you wish to do as a bad guy starts monologuing about the death of humanity, blah blah, who cares? Get over there.
Well, I have a scroll of Summon Monster 3 that we got down in the downstairs area. Not downstairs, but downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Underground. And I'm going to use that into the room to summon a bear.
I forgot this lady can do this. Give me a moment. There's some... Like, just go on, bud.
A celestial black bear that I can apparently summon. I would like to bring that in.
A boar. A burr.
Bears are on the list
Bear.
of 3, not 4.
Yeah, it says Summon Monster 3, Celestial Black Bear. Alignment, lawful good.
Yeah, interesting. Okay.
Maybe it's just this side, I'll check the other one.
I mean, I don't see it on my end, but...
Yeah, I'll check the thing. Yeah, I think maybe I was looking at because first website I went to. Oh, I think that might be different thing. I might be looking at a different thing. Hang on. Sorry, there's like two different websites, and one of them has a completely different list. Okay,
Um,
in that case,
do link me to that website, okay? I'm
yeah,
curious.
this was the other one, the thing.
Yeah, this is for like D&D, no. Pathfinder.
Oh, okay. Which is weird, given that I searched specifically for Pathfinder. But, you know, I'll summon a crocodile then. Because crocodiles are cool.
Hmm.
You summon a Croco Boy. I will make a sheet right now.
Get him!
So what kind of Croco Boy is this?
It's the celestial one, probably.
No, I just want to
Yeah.
know like if it's just a crocodile or if it's something else. For the thing I'm going to slap onto it. We'll say it's just a Croco Boy. Alright, cool. Hilarious.
Is radical looking an option? I want the crocodile to look as cool as possible.
I'm taking care of all this stuff. By the way, the next time anyone wants to use summon, I'm going to ask that you inform me as to that you're planning to do so before.
Oh yeah, geez, it
Because
probably takes
the prep time for this
time.
is not great. Like, I have to basically finagle together a token and a setup, and I have to call my mom and tell her that I love her, you know.
You should probably do that one anyway.
Cool. Alright. Where do you summon this crocodile? Where will it appear next turn?
Probably, like around here-ish.
Excellent. Okay, I forgot one tiny detail, and that's how big is a crocodile. It's large. In that case, I must make its token large.
Big
Right.
croc.
Why do I always type 170? It's 140 pixels. There's now a large crocodile slowly appearing. It doesn't appear until the beginning of its turn, but there it is. Fire. Crocodile.
Okay. I'm taking firing position. Now, is Jesslyn a evil outsider?
Is Jessalyn an evil outsider? Is a great question. She is a half-elf oracle, so no. She's evil,
Well, she's
but
getting. I'm talking her with Smite Evil. So, let's calculate my bonuses.
what was I looking up again? Oh yeah, I was looking up an important detail.
Charisma bonus, if any. Two. That's about level to all damage rolls. Okay. I declare Jesslyn the enemy of all that is good and also natural, and start peppering her with arrows.
Jessalyn is an armor class of 22.
Hmm.
Does your smite help with that?
Well, it's doing what it can already, so
Yeah, Belmore include the plus 2 attack bonus already.
Nice. Jessalyn, however, licks her lips and says that she will not be taken down by such simple tricks. Nah! What a lady. You wouldn't want to take her to bed. Okay, I don't get this. Oh, it's because he has power attack, isn't it? Yes! That's why he has 2 great axe attacks. He goes swinging at Irabeth, who tries her best to stop some immensely large attacks rolling around. It is difficult. Its dense steps in the way. It looks like it's going to try and grab her into the room so that they can flank her and beat her up. Jessalyn, on the other hand, is like, yes, that's a great plan. And before we do that, we show her what I can do. He, skitters over, like a little imp, and throws this at her.
Ooh.
Let's see. With dexterity, that's a +4, +6, so she rolls this against 9. Good. Erebeth is hit with corruptive necrotic energies. Let's out a scream. Toulon.
Yeah.
Technically, I think the Minotaur counts as an evil outsider because he's corrupted by fiendish energies. He's not an outsider, but I'll count him as one. He's got enough demon juice in his bones.
Oh. I had my bow prepared, so I'm going to use it.
You can get one extra bow attack because you said you prepared it.
Oh,
Wonk.
okay. That's against the Minotaur.
Minotaur. Let's see, what's his
Yeah.
AC? Not as good. Wow, it's really crap compared to her.
Yeah, like, probably has a size penalty, you know, and no
It's a
armor.
big target.
He also isn't wearing any armor. He's just relying on his natural armor. He has an AC of 14. So you hit him for a sizable portion of his health, and he suddenly feels 2 arrows piercing, and he's like, wait, what?
He's just stark naked over there.
Erebeth realizes that she might die here, but if she's going to die, the least she can do is try and take out this big guy so you only have to worry about the little lady. So she's going to use her Smite Evil for the day, her second Smite Evil, and go for the big man himself. Die!
God.
Hits.
God?
I always forget how Smite works. What exactly? Let me just look up your Smite. Adds a charisma bonus to attack rolls and a pattern level to damage rolls. She has a pattern level of, I think, 5. Yes, she's 5, so that's plus 5. Nice. So 17. He is bloodied.
Also, wanted one of these, apparently.
Yes. Don't forget, you don't have to worry about shooting into melee.
Yeah.
Erebeth will then try to take a step back, but then realizes this guy's so big he could easily reach over 5 feet. Cario.
I am 100% going to cure moderate wounds on Erebeth. So.
You
Using
throw her
the wand,
some good
probably.
vibes.
She's very good at taking hits, which I'm
Let's keep it that way.
appreciative. Yeah.
Fire!
Also, my crocodile is probably in existence now.
It is. What does it do?
Okay.
Gonna bite the big guy in the butt?
Yeah. According to the website, it also has Smite Evil.
It does, but it probably doesn't have any charisma modifier, so
No, but it does get a damage bonus.
go for it.
So,
Your crocodile's not accessible to you.
yeah, go crocodile. Do crocodile things. Weight would be 20 plus 7.
Oh boy, you definitely hit this guy in the bottom.
Actually, I think it's only plus 5. I'm reading this weird.
The
It's
crocodile
still
gets a plus 3
23.
damage bonus to its bite if you wish.
So.
You have access to a cheat. Use it.
Plus, do I? Oh, I do. Okay.
You boingus.
Well then, go, Chompy.
We'll keep the old attack roll for posterity's sake. It does 9 damage and is bitten onto his butt.
Also
Oh
do
wait, I
the
think it can
slappy,
try
does
to
it
bite.
both?
You can roll me some CMB. It's a plus 11 because it's a grapple, so it's a plus 4 on whatever you actually roll. Go ahead.
CMB.
Okay, so it's
Oh.
another plus 4, so it's 18. Is this big guy that clumsy? He isn't. He avoids getting grappled, but he is significantly injured.
Mm.
He kind of just really wants to grab Erebeth with his big meat hand. Erebeth, I think, is a little more skillful than that. No, wait, that's Erebeth that I rolled because I'm an idiot. This is the guy that I'm looking for. He has a CMB of 11. Erebeth is grabbed and torn into the room. Whoop.
Oh jeez.
Yes. She's flanked on 2 sides and Jesselyn licks her lips.
I
Yes.
think you skipped my turn.
Did I skip your turn? When does this what does this happen? Fire, do a thing. He's still over here. You can
Yeah.
still hit him.
Well, I will.
Jeslin's
Okay.
run. Okay.
I'm smiting Cheslin. So, continuing to focus fire on Cheslin.
Well, golly McGosh. Luckily, that's only a threat, as she has ridiculous armor class, and takes only 7 damage from it, out of her 18. Then, this happens. He sort of scoots out of the way, scoot. Jesslyn has a fun ability on her weapon. But that's not really useful in this context, so she's just going to use her scythe. The way it was meant to be used. Hitting people. Wait, why does this work like this? Yeah, this is actually better if she just steps back and uses it like that. Should I use this? Yes. She throws one of these. Erebeth takes a negative level, which causes her to lose a bunch of hit points. And also become basically baby.
Oh no. Baby mode.
Indeed. She takes a -1 to just about everything. After which Jessalyn is like, tasty. Delicious.
Please don't.
She's a disgusting person. Let her. Toulon.
Yeah.
They're going to smoosh her.
I let my bow drop as I charge in with my axe.
You charge in. Cool. Guess what this motherfucker gets to do?
Attack me.
Yes, because he has a range of 10 feet.
Only once.
Yep, so it's only the 20, but then you're there, and you can help, and maybe kill him. He only has 6 hit points left, so make him count. Do it.
Yeah. Wow.
Good turn, folks.
Erebeth is going to try to turn this around on the guy. And somehow does. And she's holding on to him now. And she screams like, Carriel, I got him! I got him right where you want him.
Sure, I guess. Sorry, I've got way too many windows open. I'll just pew him then. Pew! Never mind.
Wait, with the armor class penalty, yes! That's exactly what you needed.
Haha!
Your weapon, is it magical?
It's... I only got cold iron arrows, I think.
Then it
It's not
doesn't
magical.
do enough, as he has DR5 magic.
Oh.
Fire.
Well, good news, I have a crocodile.
In a few moments, this guy, even when grabbed, is going to try... Oh, you have a crocodile. Let me use him. Come on, use him.
Oh, crocodile!
You can grab him. I don't know why you'd
go
want that,
grab.
but you can grab him.
Go grab!
Oh no! He doesn't grab, but he's still like, ow! He might not get damage from it, but it does hurt. Fire, your turn.
Arrows haven't had that much luck with her, so I switch to sit this side then. Who's my smiting bonuses? Side. What did these do actually? Yes. Can't list it much. Okay, just pepper the big guy with the arrows.
The big guy's peppered with arrows. Your bow is magical and does a little bit of damage. Unfortunately, in his brutish rage, he's still standing. He holds his axe high and swings in anger.
Isn't he grabbed by Erebeth?
Yes, but he is big.
And maybe a crocodile.
If you want me to roll his natural weapons, I can do that too.
No, it's fine if he can hold his axe with one hand.
Erebeth is hit for an unpleasant amount of damage. Jesselyn comes into the back. Scythe up. Ah, I forgot to calculate. Okay. So this goes to -11, and then we can remove her level. Irbeth falls down as she's hit in the back with a scythe, and the dark, spooky energies of Soul Siphon waft off of her. Toulon.
Yeah, well, I'm still trying to finish off the mentor.
Indeed, you are. Kick him in the beepus. Goodness, this guy knows how to hold
Guys
himself
don't
up.
like me today, though.
The dice do not like you today, unfortunately. Neither do they like Irbeth, who is bleeding out. Cario!
Am I able to move to that space and heal Erebeth without getting...
He'll make an
Stomped the
attack. He's
Minotaur?
gonna protect what he's killed.
Eh.
In fact, he looks like he's going to step on her.
Uh,
They do double taps.
yeah, that's unpleasant. In that case... I don't think my crossbow will even do enough. But certainly try and pew again. So I don't think I can get close enough with anything else. Yeah. That's all I've got. Go!
Even with, he is reduced to 0 and is disabled. He's straining
Well,
under his own weight.
crocodile time.
Bite him in the butt!
Get him in the butt!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Hey, that's pretty good.
Get him, crocodile.
Get him, Crocoboy. Right where it hurts. Great, that's great. He's like flop on the floor.
Yeah.
Fire.
Oh.
Okay. I'll get myself into the room. And
You force yourself into the room. I would like to point out that you cannot enter the room without Jesselyn getting a swing at you. But her scythe is not
Yeah.
as scary as that guy's axe.
yeah, don't
So
care.
if you can help Erebeth, maybe do so.
I take 9. Swing attacks. Oh,
Does Jesselyn have any explosions? Nope.
okay, switching my mode to single fire. Get the that. Remember that I have holy arrows, so I lock one of those.
Phew.
Is there... Oh, I guess I just put it there. And shoot.
Alright. What just happened? Is there any other damage I need to know about?
No, that's it. That's one arrow glowing with holy energy.
She bleeds. She groans. Then she props herself up and says, "One of many!" Floop. And chops Erebeth's head off.
Ooh.
Oh. I specifically asked that this doesn't happen.
Toulon. She looks at you with eager eyes.
Oh, damn.
For context, by the way, the wardstone is on this little pedestal.
Angry attack. 'Attack. 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 ' Yeah, it's probably going to miss, but whatever. Okay,
It's
no.
probably gonna miss. Slams her. Cario. I like you guys standing on this big miniature corpse. We have the high ground, and Cheslin.
Well,
Actually, no, I'm going to just stand right on. Actually, no, I'm just going to stand where I was, whatever.
as far as, you know, I can't really heal someone who's dead. So, I'll move over here and... Alright, I have a wand of magic missiles. How do I roll for that?
You roll however many d4s.
It's 5th level, so I guess 5?
3.
3, okay. So,
Is there any pluses on that?
Yeah. So that's a nice 11 damage just.
Nice.
Shooting.
1d4 plus 1.
Cool.
11.
Fire.
Oh, crocodile?
Yes, what does your crocodile do?
oh yeah, crocodile.
Jump on her
Crocodile
head
is
and
gonna-
consume it whole.
Gonna move over and be a crocodile. Nyah,
What?
nyah, crocodile sounds. Nyah.
It snaps at her and she's like, oh no! Fire!
Yep. Continuing with the holy arrows. Just down.
She deflects it with ease. Tink! She gives a yeah look at Toulon for a moment. She's clearly contemplating between, shall I kill this posh man and his posh haircut? Or shall I go for
I'd
the
like
one
to
who's
see
actually
you
near
try.
and dear to me? She decides to go for Toulon. But Toulon dodges. Woo! She also steps in. Go, please, move back. There. I like Jessam's
Okay.
art. It's got a lot going for it.
Oh.
Just look at this lady.
Now you're flanking with the crocodile.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Oh man.
Well, she's in my way, so.
It looks like if you put like a swirly background or something, she could be a magic card.
So
Like,
I'm
that
not.
good kind of art.
So I'm not putting in the flanking bonus, so add it in post. Which is not going to change anything.
17.
Your armor class is ridiculous. But she is guarding the Wartstone. Naturally, she would be the toughest of the nuggets. Cario, the toughest of the nuggets is being a nugget.
I'm going to heal Toulon real quick.
Oh wait, that was magic missile, was it? I missed 3 there. Toulon
Have some
would feel
health.
better. Fire.
Okay. Moving around
The
the room.
crocodile probably dissipates by now because it's probably been like 3 rounds.
The crocodile would dissipate, yes.
Oh, bye, friend.
What a great friend he was. He did a lot of good. He bit this guy in the butt.
It did big chompies.
Will he have got one more attack there?
Hmm?
Will he have gotten one more attack
Sure.
there? Or...
It gets a goodbye blow.
Okay, one goodbye chompy.
Aw.
Oh.
I mean, it got the critical when it mattered, at least. Fire, you are next to the Wardstone, glowing strangely. It is but a fragment, but...
Yeah. Concentrating on Jesslyn. Not doing great. Please.
Jesselyn darts away from Toulon when she sees you next to it. Toulon, you get a free attack for up to today.
Hooray.
This Jesselyn curses to you and tells you to get away from that stone. Ooh, ooh, ooh. One step closer to the grave. As is fire.
Ah.
Toulon, pursue her.
Yeah, I will. Okay, flanking positions. If I actually, you know what? Since I have quick draw, I can retrieve the Rod of Disaster from my pack quickly and walk in and touch it to the Wardstone. This is our objective.
Didn't fire have the wardstone?
No,
No?
I have
The
Rod.
cancellation rock, I mean?
No, it's Toulon.
Yeah, I'm
All
pretty
right,
sure
Toulon.
Toulon had it.
This is how touching the thing works. You need to roll a touch attack, but it's a fucking stone. So all you have to, it has to do, is fail a plus 12 will save to a DC 23. Or become drained. So let's roll the numbers and see what luck has to say. Is greater than or equal to 23. Your magic is not powerful here, child.
Okay.
Gariel,
Dang, this stone.
the stone doesn't care.
Critical success.
Yeah. Good way to start off. She's like, see, you cannot stop us. Your plans are foolish.
Yeah, I'm gonna magic missile them again. So. Pew. 9, I think that is.
Mm-hmm. Let's take a look. See at the numbers. Ooh, that's another 9. She's almost in the grave. Fire. You just need a little bit. Just a little bit is all it takes.
Yeah.
Same with the big guy, really. So you're probably dead next turn.
Yeah.
Does the site have range?
It doesn't have reach, so you can't step away and fire.
Yep, that's what I do. I hop a little bit back and let loose.
You carefully dodge on one of her swings, giving you a bit of momentum. Oh, yeah,
Oh, that's a lot of
boy!
momentum.
There we go.
Where would you like this arrow to land? On her body.
Squarely between her eyes.
People watch her fall to the ground, blip, as she is destroyed. Completely and utterly annihilated. Like she took enough for massive damage. On top of already being knocked way past her negative con mod.
Oh yeah,
This is a killer blow. I mean, heck, just getting a critical meant you probably killed her anyway. A threat, I mean. Lucky not you. Combat is over, and I get to add their big experience dollops to your delicious cream experience pie. Dollop, dollop. I love the word dollop. It makes my tongue dance. There's the wardstone. The glimmering fragment. Considering that you now have all the time in the goddamn world, you can just slam it with the rod of cancellation. I mean, if you all stand in a circle and you keep stealing the weapon from each other, you get like 4 every round.
I just want to, like, you know, mourn for Erebeth a little bit, I guess. It's like, she was with Iomide, wasn't she? I'm sure there's, like, some prayers or whatever that I could say.
My goodness, how nice of you.
Yes.
Probably give her a proper burial afterwards.
Alright, alright. Shattering the wardstone with the wand, you blap it on top. The following things happen. First and foremost, it explodes in a blast of golden light. Time to roll for damage, as razor-sharp fragments of the stone spray outwards, destroying the cage it's inside of. Oh, frick, I should probably post this, because there's a cool picture of what it looks like. I should probably post this, it's a really nice picture. It'll make you appreciate the fragmentness of it. Here you go. Look at that. Look at that picture.
Oh, man.
That's the cage it's in. It's a spooky cage. Which probably I have to roll for
cage.
attack, I guess. I don't know. Point is, I'm going to roll 20d6 of damage.
That's
As you are
a
perforated.
lot.
Perforated by shards.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's quite a bit.
There's a lot of holy energy inside the wardstones. They are it's often described as waters for a vast lake. You broke one of them, so instead of the energy just kind of going fizzle fizzle, as you were told it might do, it instead just explodes. As you start to black out, every wardstone fragment erupts in a blast of energy that does 20d6 damage to demons over a much larger radius than these shards do. So, yeah. It also drains all unholy artifacts of their power or artifacts held by unholy creatures, causing them to glow with a golden light. Nice. Fun fact. You are also immediately restored to full health. All spell slots are returned. All deities are returned. If you are dead, you can stop being dead. As if by true resurrection.
Oh,
Yay
Yeah,
for
which is
Iris.
because the cage explosion kind of killed me, so...
I mean, you're really
yeah,
close to
me
it.
too.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
like, is Erebeth okay?
Here's the thing. Let's see. It specifies dead PCs. This is limited to the people who get mythic ranks. I'm sorry.
Oh.
So unless you want to posthumously assign her mythic ranks as party member, permanent party member, no. You're going to have to find a cleric that's better than Cariol.
It also helps that I'm, not
Anyway,
a cleric.
other wardstones flash, supercharging their effects. You can feel just the entire world wound washed in holy light. Well, at least the border around the world wound, because there's no wardstones in the world wound. That doesn't make any sense. Let's see. This is stuff that you don't get to see. You get a vision, however. It's the first wardstone being erected. Some of you who are familiar with the particulars of the Crusades will happen to know that this is in Canabris in the year 4639 AR. I don't know what the current years, don't ask me. Actually, the current year is like tied to things. I forget what the current year is for this module, but it's a while later. The ritual is done with the Hand of the Inheritor, the Herald of Iomade, a golden winged angel with a halo of small swords around his head. It's soon after the Second Crusade began. Then, we're going to skip some time, as over the next 6 seconds you get another vision. It's the year 4665. Sorry. When you learn Dutch, you do the digits before the tens, and it's stupid and it sticks in your head forever. You see a vision of a 20-year-old Halroon leading around dozens of supposed witches into a courtyard. The Second Crusade begins. Lovely. Jumping forward a certain amount of time, over the next 6 seconds, you see... Oh my god, why do people have names like this? Cormzadeh, the Storm King, leading a brazen attack on Canabris. Ooh, he manages to hit the wardstone, which suffers only the tiniest of cracks. Then he's attacked and he's like, oh no, it's a big silver dragon. I'm gonna run. And scoots. Hey, it's Erebeth. It's a vision of the year 4712. There's Erebeth chasing a burly dwarven man. It's Staunton Vane. Ooh, this guy might be important later. There's a reason why you're seeing him after all. The paladins are heavily wounded. They're in a courtyard containing the wardstone. Staunton leans up against it, and smoke rises and he screams in pain. He ducks to avoid Erebeth's blows. And you begin to realize that he might not be on the good side despite his armor and equipment. Ooh. But despite Erebeth's best blows, Staunton delivers a blow to her knee, causing her to fall down. As he readies an attack, more soldiers come his way, and he summons his flying wasp, a giant fiendish wasp, and just scoots out of there. He's like, fuck you! What an asshole. You then get a vision.
Okay.
You then get a vision of someone else. This is Minago. It's a beautiful demonic woman with long, thin tails, blood hands, curling horns, protruding where her eyes should be. That's not normal. And she's placing the wardstone fragment here. Oh, hell. They used a wish spell to make that cage. Nice. Finally, you get a very, very, very bad feeling, like in the bottom of your stomach. You feel something really bad. What you see is Arilu Vorlesh using a deep purple Neridian crystal the size of a human head to corrupt the fragment, causing the entire board to flash. As all the Crusaders are gathered round, they transform into countless half-fiend slaves. Ooh. You've learned of their plans that you just foiled. Good job, heroes.
Aha.
You get bonus experience for doing the thing. Additionally, you're about to get butt-fucked.
Oh.
Because someone was watching that wordstone, and they're powerful, and they're kind of sick of your shit.
Understandable.
I'm going to look up her picture because I'm pretty sure this lady's in this book somewhere, so I can pull her up. And you can see this spooky lady being spooky. I don't know why, but for some reason these books all contain, like, bestiary, and there's just demon lords in it, and I'm like, these guys are not going to show up in the fucking module. Why are they here? Why show me
Hey,
these
get
things?
a load of this rad-looking demon lord.
Get a load of this guy! Get a load of him! Ugh, she's not even in this. There's not even a cool picture of her. Come on. Ugh.
It's like,
How am I
hey
supposed
guys,
to impress
have
you?
you seen how cool the last boss of Final Fantasy was?
That's
Check
basically
shit
what this module's doing. It's like, look at this cool boss. You see a portal leading directly into the abyss. It's done via some sort of illusionary or divination magic. It's a demonic woman with bat-like wings and a horned brow and glowing red eyes, and she looks at you. You're still stunned. You're still like infused with holy energy that's like making you wibble and wobble.
Well, we did all just die and then come back to life
Yes,
again.
you need a minute. You need a hot minute. And she just taps her fingers together. If you truly wish to die so badly, have an express trip. We will succeed. A half dozen demons that are behind the portal start pouring through. There are a lot of them. There are, what are they called again? Balors? Lucky for you, the portal gets sealed off by the fact that the wordstone flickers a bit. It shuts her off, shunts her out. However, about half a dozen babaus have managed to pour through. For context, babaus are Seer 6 demons, and they love kicking butt. They're like, Nyaha! We had to kill you.
Oh.
They're all here to make friends. Alright, everyone. Time for the big finale of Book 1. I'm going to clear initiative, then you can roll. Don't roll earlier or I'll be slightly upset. Please. Hold your horses. You can okay, cool. The window isn't popping up. I'll have to do this by hand.
My horses are being held.
I forget what babaus look like. I don't like that. Odds are, by the way, that demon friend you sent downstairs is dead now. So thanks. He was nice. Anyway, here's a good picture of what a babao looks like. That's a message text. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I was copying the link address. Bam. Get a load of this guy. I'll just copy the image. That's actually a bit better. Get a load of this guy. Look at these handsome gentlemen. Look at those fine, defined jawlines.
It looks like he's got one hell of an overbite.
Yes. You know what babaus love to do when they meet up with fresh new friends to shake hands with? They love to cast some spells. Which is what they're going to do. Roll me some initiative, please.
Okay. Horses are
By the way,
held.
as you are unstunned and aren't seeing visions or evil demon ladies, you can't help but notice that you're glowing brightly. That's not normal. You're pretty sure you don't glow on the double.
I glow sometimes.
Marvelous.
It's probably a different glow.
I love it. Fire. You're not going down easy. You have your smites back, your spells back, everything is back up to full. Let him have it, boy.
Yep. Whoop. Jumping back. And you get him too long.
Toulon grows in size.
Brep.
Exactly. Brup. They laugh. You may be large, but you're not large enough.
Probably gonna get hit about a half dozen times.
Exactly. And who's up next in the turn order? It's a babao.
The boys.
With a jump and a skip, it goes for the big man himself. Taking swipes with its fine claws and a bite with its big jaw. I did not set up 2 claw attacks because for some reason these sheets are terrible. Alright. Toulon, you take 5 damage. As the creature just kind of stares at its claws, finding that you're a little tougher than the average nugget. The other one is like, tries to cast a spell, but nothing seems to happen. It too is baffled by what just happened. Toulon, you get a attack of opportunity on him. Could you please swing at him?
Yeah, I get the feeling that I...
Wait a moment, please. I have to roll some extra stuff.
Whoa.
Exactly. Okay, well, you do miss, but that's not a problem. The other Baba will confusedly try to swipe at thee. You take 10 damage. No, 11. Nice. Sounds like, what's
Boy,
going
I'm
on?
glad we have some amount of plot armor.
You have some sort of plot armor, yes. You take another 4. This Babao is getting, just like, tries to cast a spell, but why? Cariel, you may cast me a spell, or whatever you think is going to work in this context. There are 6 demons, and they're all eager to eat you, but they seem ineffectual at it.
I'll hop here since Toulon has taken a lot of damage. Probably, do some heals. Be 17.
Excellent. You decide to cure moderate wounds on him. As you do this, you can't help but notice something weird. Toulon has some sort of regeneration, because as he takes hits, his wounds start to close up. To be
I'm
specific,
gonna get that checked.
you all have regeneration 5. You cannot physically die at this point.
Oh,
Kick him in the dick. Please.
Interesting.
Toulon,
dick kick.
go ahead.
Alright, I should be using this one. Actually, I'm just going to change the damage die on this.
Marvelous.
Counter.
I feel that we might want to consider switching to the other sheet, because it's a bit more potent. You swing at a Babao. You can roll me an extra 2d6. Marvelous. The creature rolls back in pain as it is hit with... Great! They all have this going on. Why is it that whenever I fix this, I didn't fix it?
Oh.
Ugh. Point is,
Roll 20 just doesn't like you.
you're glowing, you're seemingly invincible, you're pretty sure Babaos can take a pretty bad punching before they start hurting. And something is guiding every one of your blows. So, we can either spend a bunch of minutes rolling a bunch of dice, in which you're not likely to die, or we can just summarize this.
Yeah, a summary would be decent.
Yeah.
If we can't die, then it's just going to be us attacking over and over again.
You swarm them. Swarm.
Firing arrows.
Excellent. Oh, cool. Her equipment is still intact, so you can also loot Jessalyn. Don't forget to loot her. You descend upon the Babaos, who very quickly begin to realize that something is amiss. Because normally, you're the kinds of goobers they eat for breakfast. Like, one of them shows up and is like, tasty. Slurp. And now, they can't even get through the hide. You can just imagine, like, if you've ever seen Asterix and Obelix, like, Toulon picking them up and sort of bonking their heads together. You know.
Yeah.
Every single one of Fire shots is a glowing, streaking light that leaves behind a wire in the air. What would Cariel do in this context? What is your main raison d'etre?
Just kind of poking them with a dagger, really kind of clumsily, and then they explode into fireworks.
Wrath in small packages, as they say. After you give them all the good old-fashioned beat 'em up, and they're all thrown into a heap, there is an odd silence, and your glow has been fading throughout the fight. But now it's like fizzled out and gone. Giving you this odd reflective moment. And I'm just going to throw this into the experience, Jutron, because this is a big number. Let's see, how much are they? I think that this time 6 is a bunch. Well, that's a bunch.
Oh, that was strange.
Indeed.
Beep boop, experience noises.
do. Oh, I forgot. You also get some. Okay, the story experience is already on there. Is there anything else? Any other story experience you would like to give? Some of the
Oh,
Wardstone
yeah.
shards are still in the walls, and well, nothing's going to happen until you take a rest. But you've achieved your mission. And by the sounds of the fact that there's no combat going on, and you hear like people storming out the walls asking what just happened, play a victory tune of your choosing, I guess.
Da, da, da.
Oh yeah. Was this enough to awaken some latent powers in Radiance?
Let me take a look. See, when does Radiance get his power? I think it's actually the next module where this starts happening, though. But I'll take a look, just in case. No. No. Yeah, it's the next one where this starts happening. Sorry.
Okay.
While this was definitely good, you'd also technically destroyed a holy artifact, so it's a bit of a mixed bag. It doesn't quite know what to make of this.
It's understandable.
So eventually some guards come running up the stairs and like, what just happened here? During which I'll just show you what the loot is. There are 6 Wardstone shards in the walls that are still magical enough that you could use them for something. You'd have to spend some time figuring out what they even do. Let's see what Jesselyn has in her pockets. Throw it all on the floor, as they say. Nothing she needed to use, though, because you didn't use any magic. Gosh, where's my snipping tool? Where's my snipping tool? There it is. There we go. Surprisingly, she didn't have a lot of things on there. I thought she had a fancy scythe, but I guess that's later. It's someone else.
Ooh.
So nice.
Nice.
So, debriefing time. It's a few hours later at the Stone Defender's Heart. And a lot of questions are getting asked. Like, what happened? Why is half the city demon-free all of a sudden? And more importantly, well, Erebeth kind of speaks for itself. That was kind of like an assumed risk of the job. But they want answers. They want a debriefing. Would you like to explain why everything exploded? For better?
Yeah, I'll give them the full rundown. Like, went up there was big monsters.
Turns out this joining the Warzone fragment had consequences. More than anyone
Yeah.
could have foreseen.
Who knew?
Yes.
Had some visions and stuff. We were all glowy and we fought a bunch of demons off camera. And yeah.
I briefly turned into a bloody mist and then reconstituted myself.
Yeah, we all died for about half a second. But we got better.
I mean, technically speaking, 6 seconds, but yes. You didn't notice any of that, because you were dead. And dead people don't tend to notice a lot of things. However, they are very glad that the cooperation with the Mongolmen has been such a success, and that your mission is, technically speaking, more than they were expecting to achieve. The army is also soon arriving, so, well, they're just a little baffled, because there was a lot of negativity going around, and it turned out pretty alright.
Oh yeah, we have some intel apparently about the enemy movements.
Marvelous. We'll take a look at it. However, I think the best is that you rest and recover. The army will be here soon, and when they do, they'll be the ones to plan things. In case you haven't heard, Queen Golfrey herself will be attending Cannabis.
I don't know who that is, but that sounds important.
Odds are she might have use for you, because clearly you are much more competent than anyone here was giving you credit for.
Yeah, can we get resurrection for Lady Erebeth?
We'll take care of it as best as we can. There have been lots of injured and wounded as a result of our activities to keep the enemy off your back.
Yes.
But we'll see to it that such a great hero sees the day again. And he does a little salute. Now then, I just have one more question. How did you kill 6 demons? I can imagine you managed to rush your way through most of it, but...
To be
think,
honest, it doesn't quite add up.
think
I
might have been some leftover charge from the explosion.
yeah, by all accounts, we should be entirely dead. So whatever was in that woodstone, I don't know, superpowered us for a little bit. I guess.
Excellent.
Question mark?
Well, I'm just glad to see that my delightful plan worked out, although the rod of cancellation is completely blown to smithereens. I guess I should have seen that coming. To be fair, I was honestly expecting you all to die on the way there, so the fact that most of you return alive, and apparently, well, I think you should take some rest. I need to compile all this stuff, because I don't think Erebeth will be in any shape anytime soon to write a report. After all, the Queen is coming. You'll get medals. And who knows? With a push like this, might be the best time to travel into the World Wound. Take the city of Dresden.
All right.
He's having like dreamy eyes of like, the Crusades. I might be a librarian, but those are great historical events where I get to write lots of things. Heck yeah. With that, I presume you go to your quarters after probably just tuckered out. You feel energetic, but you also feel kind of mentally tuckered out by this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bet.
Cool. So I got a quick question for everyone here. As you take your nap, nice sleep, nice rest, it's a nice evening. It's nice and quiet. There's merriment downstairs, but who has time for that? You had your merriment when you got to tear apart demons. And they were crying for like, what's going on? And the other one goes, I don't know.
And then we also go, I don't know.
Nobody knows. This is all very confusing. But as you take your nap, you don't dream. You have been called to a special place. There are spells, supposedly, that can draw people into dreams and force them to communicate, but this is something else. Because, so, I'm going to just ask you real bluntly, what do your gods look like to you? How do you imagine them? Because there they are, sitting near a small lake with one that you don't recognize. Except for Cario, who might recognize them as Iobade.
Well, Rastil is the great old hunter, so there's older gentleman in a pretty simple rural garb, a really fine bow in his hands. Big floppy hat.
The most modest deity you will ever meet.
Yeah.
Cario. What does Cario imagine her great one looks like?
Well, it says Cariel's an oracle. I assume they, like...
Oh, yeah, they have
get
several mystic
somewhat-
sources here. They don't even have a deity.
Yeah, I assume they just get kind of vague visions of, like,
Glowing
Whatever.
ambivalent figure.
whatever deities tell them to do, so... They probably haven't seen them in their full splendor before. But I assume that kind of very regal looking, very, like, pretty, fancy, like, impressive garb, that kind of thing. Like,
Alright. So, Toulon, you're a ranger, you worship nature, so I imagine that you just see something like a tree, something like an animal, something in that direction.
Or like a giant dwarf with a big ol' hammer.
Nice.
Other dwarf kind.
It is, however, only the fine lady in plate armor who speaks. You have done well, but you may have noticed that this is a great opportunity. I sense within you the desire to fight in the Crusades. Am I wrong?
I guess. I mean, we're kind of here to, stop the whole demon things.
If you want to stop them, then to Dresden you must go. There is a banner there. An item from the Great First Crusade. Sword of Valor, they called it. But I can only thank you to stop one of my most precious treasures from turning to such great evil.
Well, if they're a demon to hunt, that is where we'll go.
She comes close to you, and you get an overwhelming, almost sickening feeling of divine radiance. This is too much for a mere mortal, even within your dreams, where only your soul resides, and your physical body cannot be tampered with by positive energy, blowing you apart like cancer. Because guess what? Positive energy kind of sucks when you got too much of it.
Yeah.
So, all of you can do me a favor and roll me a d4. This is just to see if you get a certain something.
2.
Nice.
Pow!
Nice. All right. All right. In that case, you're gonna get the small bonus. So she says, she deeply thanks you, and says that she will give you something to help you on your way, for your kindness and courage. Though she cannot blame you if you decide to head on home. She does request that you listen to the Queen and what she has in mind. For now might be the best time to become heroes of legend, the ones who drove back the crusade into the world wound and closed it forever. She just has that gut feeling that you might be the closest chance they had in a long, long time. She gives you a little kiss, and you feel something awaken.
Aw.
All those little shards embedded inside your body melt away. And you wake up with a bit of a stir. You glow passively, but as the glow subsides, your mythic rank is unlocked. You sense a great inner power you can call upon when the times are dire. If you so desire, at least. Additionally, because you have done so many nice things, you get some extra bonuses. Because you've been good boys. You are on Santa's good list. You gain the following bonuses, and I roll d4 to see if you would get the last one. You get a +2 bonus to a skill of choice. So that's nice. You get 5 permanent hit points. So that's nice. You get a bonus feat of choice. So that's nice. You also get +2 to an ability score of your choice, as you are imbued with a small sliver of the divine energy of Adobade that has awakened the mythic power within you.
Those are some hefty bonuses.
Yes. And it is time to kick some hiney. So, let's throw that experience together as we close the first book, throw it at someone, and have a nap.
Ow, I just got hit by a book.
Ooh. Ooh, you can enhance your existing campaign trait. Does anyone have any campaign traits?
Yes.
I think we all do, don't we?
Go ahead. Show me what you got.
Mine one was touched by divinity, I think.
Child of the Crusade.
Child of the Crusade. Allow me to tell you what you receive. You get a +2 trait bonus to will saves.
Oh.
Whenever you successfully save against a mind-affecting effect from a demon, you can use as an immediate action one of your mythic powers to stagger the demon for an amount of rounds equal to your tier. So if someone tries to take over your mind, you can give them the finger.
Can I get that in writing?
Yes, I will put this all in writing when I'm done, and I have a little bit of time when I'm on the stream. Additionally, you also learn of a secret cache of gear and weapons left by your parents in the World Wound during the third adventure. So in the third book, when we're done with the second book, do remind me of this, because, well, I'll probably find it as I look through it, but you learn of a special cache. You recall a memory from deep within you. Exposed to awfulness. You gain an extra 3 hit points per level. Whenever you reduce the negative hit points by an attack or effect from a demon, you can use an immediate action to heal the damage equal to 2d6 plus twice your mythic tier. This occurs after the damage is done. If the damage is still left to use, you can't use it. Okay.
Healthy lady.
So Tualon is just like, I don't care anymore. I just got another 20 hit points out of nowhere. So how tough are you? And it's like, I'm so tough I can kiss my own toenail while standing still. How's that tough? I don't know. But it makes everyone squeak. So that's what I say.
I'm sure someone's into that.
Hey! Oh, I have a slight problem with this one, because you're not technically... do you have domains as a oracle?
No. Actually, I have... Is it a domain? No, it's a mystery, isn't it?
You can pick me...
different.
You can either pick another revelation from your mystery, or you can pick me a domain. A domain would give you some extra spells known.
That'd probably
Additionally,
be a good idea.
and here's a good reason to think about this, you can use the first level spell that you get from a domain as spell-like ability equal as a number of times a day equal to your mythic tier. So you get that one for free.
Oh, actually, I do have one that I get for free already from the original one.
Nice.
Like, I have the protection from evil a day, so I had the good domain, I think.
Nice. All right. So you're all a heck of a lot tougher now. I'll put it all in writing as to what exactly you get, so you can all read it over a bit. Shall we get to the experience? Because there's a lot of this too.
Okay.
God dang it. Just, what a bunch of stuff. Let me see. I should look up the Wardstone fragment and just show you what it does, because you've had some time. It's not here, because I'm an idiot. Throw me down the cliff. I messed up. I'm just rolling down here now. Let's see. Wardstone shard. It does some cool stuff. You can slap it on some armor if you want to. Here we go. Here's a shard. You can slap it on a weapon or armor and give it some cool abilities against bad boys. If you don't like bad boys, you can use this. Alright, here comes the biggest pain, because technically... Oh, we'll just do it all. Okay, this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus the bonus for questing plus the bows divided by 4 is... Okay. That's 28,000 plus 39,000.
Wouldn't it be by 3, because there's 3 of us?
I mean, you were helped all the way through by other people.
Yeah, we were.
Ah,
helping.
yeah.
Like, you have to fight alone to get that 3 bonus. That's how I'm going to balance it. This adventure's
that
already
makes
skewed
sense.
in your favor. Let's see. You are now level... you're not quite level 6 yet. What did you do? What did I do wrong? Because you're supposed to be level 6 at this point. I don't know. It can't be that sure, because that guy's not worth this much. Anyway, you're level 5.
Hey.
Alright.
Level 5, tier 1. Whole bunch of guff. You get 2 feats and a mythic feat. So feel free to choose as you wish. And next time, we are going to war after kissing a queen. Don't kiss the queen, please.
Just try and stop me.
You're going on the march to Dresden. And kick some demon butt.
Oh wow, that's pretty far away.
That's not that far. The map is to scale, so you can measure. It's a couple days. But you're going to need an army, and we're going to play with the not very deep army rules. They're very simple, which is nice. You walk around and punch people in the dick.
Yay!
With like hundreds of people at once.
They just line up.
It's like the old musket days when people lined up and just shot at each other at once.
Except this time you line up and punch each other in the dick.
Women get a +4. And since your party is 2/3 female, you have a massive advantage in this situation.
Aha!
You were plotting this. Okay, enough of that.
Alright.
'Cause I'm gonna lose it.
So do we all of us get the +2 to skill and ability
yeah.
score, +5 HP, plus
Yes.
1 speed?
Yes, the trait bonus, something else. I'll put it in writing in a moment. I'm gonna end the stream here. Goodbye,
Okay.
stream. I need to write out a lot of
Goodbye.
stuff for these goobers to get.
Nice stream.
Bye bye.